The North Pole was buzzing with its usual December energy, a whirlwind of candy canes and wrapping paper. But one morning, a mighty achoo echoed all the way from Santa's study. And it wasn't the sound of jolly laughter. Poor Santa had caught the dreaded Sleigh-Flu. His nose was redder than Rudolph's, and he felt as floppy as an old sock. He croaked to Chief Elf Bernard, "I can't fly. And look at the grotto's magic gauge, it's dropping fast without my joyful energy." Bernard, the most organized elf in history, tapped his clipboard nervously. This was a crisis of epic proportions. The reindeer tried their best to nurse Santa back to health. Rotor, the adventurous one, brought him icy moss tea, which only made Santa shiver more. Spark, the worrier, tried to read him a very, very serious story about the migration patterns of Arctic terns. It was so serious, in fact, that it put everyone else right to sleep. "This requires an unprecedented response," Bernard announced, gathering his technical elves in the workshop. The plan? Operation Proxy Clause. They would substitute mechanical precision for mystical magic. Bernard proudly unveiled his two main tools. First, the mechanical gift dropper at Towering. Robotic arm designed for precision placement. It was huge. And second, the mini sleigh drone. Swift and silent, capable of carrying all the smaller, lighter packages. It looked like a tiny rocket-powered sled. On Christmas Eve, the launch was pure, unadulterated chaos. Bernard piloted the mechanical dropper from a cockpit on its head, maneuvering the colossal arm over the rooftops. Rotor and Spark, harnessed to the nimble mini drone, followed close behind, their little hooves scrambling for purchase in the air. But mechanics, as it turns out, can be pretty messy. The dropper soon got its arm tangled in a massive pine tree, accidentally dropping a whole carton of singing teddy bears that started serenading an unsuspecting neighborhood. The mini drone, though fast, struggled to navigate tight corners and kept veering off course. Distracted by all the bright holiday lights, it was like a moth drawn to a flame. Back at the grotto, Santa heard the reports of mechanical mayhem pouring in. He stood weakly by the window, watching the chaos unfold on a giant monitor. He felt just terrible. "I shouldn't have gotten sick," he whispered to himself. "I've ruined Christmas." But then, through the static and the frantic reports, he saw something beautiful. He saw the mini drone get stuck on a slippery, icy roof. And then he saw Rotor use his own head to carefully nudge it free, while Spark held the tiny sleigh steady with his antlers. Down below, Bernard was climbing the giant robot arm with a wrench in his teeth, shouting encouragement to his reindeer pals. In that instant, a mighty warmth surged through the grotto. The magic gauge, which had been dangerously low, shot right back up to the top. Santa laughed a real, booming, healthy laugh. "It's not the magic dust, or my cough, or even a fancy robot," he realized with a giant smile. "It's their love and their trying that makes the Christmas spirit fly." The gifts were delivered, maybe a little clumsily, but with a lot of heart. The day was saved, and Santa realized that his team, his family, was the greatest magic of all. Thanks for watching, And remember to subscribe for more stories.